explain a mutual fund load?
A load. I believe that's the value of a fund that's invested in commodities and mining.
Well, I assume that the load describes a fund that a lot of investors want to sell. Like unload the load.
I just found out the mutual fund I'm investing in has expenses. Why would there be fees?
I guess the fees are like penalties. Kind of like a fee for early withdrawal or paying off a mortgage ahead of time.
Fees? Really? You're investing your money. Why should there be fees?
So, do you want to know why fees are so important when you're investing in mutual funds? It's because they affect your total return. Here's how. Picture your investment portfolio as an apple tree. Let's assume the apples on the tree are mutual funds. If you're invested in a mutual fund, you want it to grow. Just like you want the apples on the tree to grow, so you have more fruit to eat. Now pick an apple from the tree, cut out a slice, and throw that piece away. That slice represents the fees charged to manage the mutual fund, which you don't get to keep. Sometimes the slice comes out when you make a transaction, either buying or selling shares. These sale charges are called loads and are paid to the brokers and salespeople who handle your transaction. Other slices, called expense ratios, come out annually to pay for the mutual fund's operating expenses. The expense ratio is a fixed percentage of the value of the fund's assets. The bigger the percentage, the bigger the slice. The higher your loads and expense ratio, the less of the apple is left to earn yearly returns. The smaller the loads and operating costs, the fewer and thinner the slices, the more apple you'll have working for you. There are also no-load mutual funds. Mutual fund fees vary depending on the fund and how it's managed. So when you're considering a mutual fund, ask about fees. And make sure you get a prospectus. That's a legal document that indicates how the fund is managed, what the fund invests in, and all fees. Anyone can get a prospectus, either from the mutual fund company or by going to www.sec.gov. Another good idea is to compare the fees of the mutual fund you're considering to the fees of other similar funds. You want your apple to grow and thrive, and the fewer slices, the better.